Hi guys, so in this video what I want to quickly show you is how you can create your own cover size if you're using a cover size that is not among the standard cover size provided by Amazon. So to start with, the cover size that I want to design for is a book trim size of 5.5 by 8 inches, and here you can see that this trim size is not available and Kindle cover template. Now this is the website, this is the link that you can go for your cover template download. Now if you're not familiar with what the cover template download looks like, let me just quickly show you how one looks like. So let's just double click on this. So this is exactly how Amazon cover template looks like. So it already gives you the appropriate cover size, it gives you the bleed area and the spine width, and everything is already done for you, so you can easily load this into any graphics software application that you want to use. I use Photoshop, so that is what we are going to be making use of here. Whatever application you want to use, the process is just the same. Just load these and then you can use maybe your ruler or some other sort of element. I don't know whatever element that you want to use it to demarcate all these trim area and bleed area to ensure that your cover design is on point. So for this particular tutorial or lesson, I will be using a real project that I'm currently working on. So it's a 5.5 by 8 inches, which is not listed here, so I had to go and create the cover size myself. So in order to do that, I've created these Excel sheets to make the process easy. The process is the process in which I used to make the Excel sheet is just as we have on this Amazon page, where the specifications, the cover specifications has been highlighted. That is, we have the size of the bleed, the spine width of each page. For the any type of paper, we have the white paper, cream paper, and the color paper. Then the spine text, that it has to be more than 100 pages, the barcode, and all sorts. So it highlights everything for you, how you can easily calculate your cover size. Right, so that is exactly the process that I used in creating this Excel sheet. So this is the Excel sheet here. I'll be dropping a link down on the description below so you can download it if you want to use it. So it is very easy to use. So I've just used the almost exact same thing that you'd use in the cover template. All you need to do is to enter the number of pages, the trim width, the trim height, as well as the paper type. So for this particular project that I'm working on, the number of pages is 134 pages. The trim width is 5.5 inches. The trim height is 8 inches. Then for the paper type, it's cream paper. You can also adjust the paper type to whichever other one that you are comfortable with. So for this particular project, it's the cream paper. So that is what is selected, and then this is where you'd be getting your cover size. So now let's proceed and then go into Photoshop. So I already opened that, but let me just close that so that I can show you how I did that. So click on a new file, and from the Excel sheet here, you can see that we have 11.585 inches by 8.25. so we are going to be using that. I already inputted that here, 11.585. make sure that this is set to inches, then 8.25, resolution of 300 RGB. Then you can go ahead and create it. So that's like the appropriate cover size for your book. So now the next process is to sort of like get all these guidelines that Amazon has already given you to sort of like replicate something like this, so that you know the exact area, the safe area. These white areas are the safe area. Then this pink are like the bleed. This white are the safe area. That is where you can comfortably put your text, and you'll be sure that they are not going to break off, they are not going to be cut off by the printer, right? So also you can quickly come here to read some of the instructions about how to make use of this. So now particularly I'll be more interested in this particular part, right? So it says that we only print spine text on books more than 100 pages. So if your book is not up to 100 pages, you don't need to add spine width, just add the minimum width for the spine width. So now text on larger spines must be sized to fit the spine with at least 0.0625 inches of space between the text and the edge of the spine. So that what that means is that this particular dimension has to be catered for between that particular spine, between the spine area and the space in the spine and the edge of the spine, right? So you have to leave that space to make sure that your text shows up. So you'll be making use of this 0.0625. So I can just probably copy this and enter this into the Excel. So it can just be like some sort of note that, okay, spine text should be from the edge. So it's like a bleed for the spine inches.
Spine text should be 0.0625 in from the edge.
Okay. So now that we are all set, let's just quickly create our layout so that we can easily see this. So the way I usually do this is, okay, to start with, let me just highlight the bleed area, which is 0.125 from the edge. Now to do that, I can just create a square. Now give it okay, this is pixel. So to easily, so that you won't really overwhelm yourself, just go and create a new page, then give it inches, 0.125 by 0.125, and then you bring it in here. Right, so just bring it back here. Right, so you can just give it a color so you can easily see it. Okay, so you can duplicate this. Okay, I think, okay, yeah, it's just there. So you can duplicate this and then bring it to the other edge here. Right, so then you can just use your ruler to indicate. So this is the point where your page will be starting. So this one, this side is just the bleed side, the 0.125 bleed that will be cut off. And then same thing here. So that's like the external bleed. Now there will also be some sort of internal bleed within your so your exact cover will be starting from here, but there will still be another bleed here. So you can just do that as well, which is here like this. So you can just draw another ruler. Okay, sorry. Just move that, duplicate this, add this. Okay, and so we are done with the edges. So the next thing for you to do is to know the exact cover size. So let's just quickly create the cover size. Why is this showing? Okay, it's perfect. So we are going to be creating our cover, which is 5.5 by 8 inches. I don't think the front cover that has been done is to that exact dimension. So let's just quickly create on 5.5 by 8 inches. Right, so you can give okay, so you can just bring it in here, then give it a color so you can easily see it. You can say maybe this kind of blue sort of. Okay, get that. Then so you're going to move it to this edge. It will be covering one of the red niggers, so you can be doing that. And then good. So which means text spine is starting from here. Hey, should it be this big? What's this size? Okay, sorry. So what we did here is 5.5. It should be 5.5, not 5. Remember from our Excel sheet, what we created for was 5.5 inches. So that was a mistake on my part. Sorry. So let's quickly okay. I just quickly change and edit that inches. So this is 5.5 by, I'll link it, by 8 inches. Okay, all right, so you can just come here and drop it, give it a color, just give it a color overlay. So I'm using cyan. Okay, perfect. So it has to cover one of those bleed areas, since one of the bleed is going to be internal, right? So perfect. So now what we'll be doing is to pick our ruler again, then draw. Okay, since this the color of this guy is cyan, let me just change the color overlay to something a little bit different. So let's use purple. Okay, perfect. Then do the same for these. Okay, just use purple as well, so we can clearly see what's going on. Okay, I don't think this guy is properly seated. Yeah, I'll just check that very well. Just want to be as precise as we can be. Okay, I think it's precise. It's perfect. I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. Okay. Okay, so why is this? Okay, great, it's now perfect. So what you just want to do now is draw these to indicate your spine. So this is your exact spine width, right? So now if you check the way Amazon does it, so this broken and dotted line, this is where your main cover size is going to fit into, right? So however, your width now you notice this side, like these are the internal bleed area, 0.125, 0.25. So you're going to be also having 0.125 here. Now for the spine, that is the bleed. This tiny bleed here is what we've written out here that we would need to leave. That's 0.0625. I think that's half of 0.125 if I'm not mistaken. So that is what we are going to have to leave here. Now, so let's just quickly achieve that. So we're going to do that right now. So let's leave another 0.125. We can just quickly bring one of our guys from this side here. Okay, bring it up to the top layer. Yeah, no. Okay, I think it's perfect like this. So just draw to this side, same here, draw to this side, and then so we have to reduce this by 2 by a factor of 2, or we can just come here, just reduce this guy to 0.065625. So that's 0.0625 0.0625. Okay, so bring it here, can give it another color so that you can easily see these and know exactly what's going on. Okay, blue. So okay, let's place it here and place it here, then draw a ruler here and then your ruler here. So, and that is it. So we have completely done. So we know that this is within this area, this is where all our text and all our dimensions and all our images can fit into. Maybe like the background design or picture or something, those are the ones that are allowed to extend into the bleed area, to make sure that I keep it within this side. Then also for the spine, this is where our text is going to be going into. It shouldn't exit this particular side. So that'll be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching to the end. So it's just like a one-off video. I just wanted to show you guys how I've been able to design covers without using cover templates if you have the size and the cover template is not available. Thank you very much. If you have any problem, you can just make a comment down below. I'll be willing and ready to help you out.